Oh, hi. So, this is more or less for people who have been struggling with self-monetization. So I just wanted to go through some of the things that I've been working on just to figure out how to lay things out, do mock-ups, and figure out if the products that I want to do and put together are going to be interesting to others. So, just to start, actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to load up one of my favorite artists lately. He's been working on 100 different video game covers, which is daunting to say the least. And it's awesome because he likes my comments. So you go to see, I always mess this up. So Bad Apple Tree TV, you can hear Vov Abraxas. So, we should get him to at least 100 subscribers, I would say, since he's doing 100 covers. Might be a good way to, just support a friend. So I'd highly recommend that. So I'm just going to go right into this. We've heard this one before, so I'm just going to skip a little bit further down, because I think I remember, although I do like this one as well, around where I've been. I could be lying. I'm going to go for Ghost House. Okay, so Super Mario World, and let's get to some work. So I've been working with a couple different things. So I've been with Contrato. I have an account with Society 6. I'm going to be turning down my volume just a little. And I've been actually pretty successful with Redbubble. However, pretty successful as in made a bunch of sales. Not pretty successful in regards to profits, I would say. So that's something I'm going to go over a little bit. Again, thanks to Vov Abraxas for letting me use his music. Lately I've been working on a lot of things, so it's a little bit too much of the things. I'm trying to transmute weird energies into positive energy. It's going to be a fun game. Getting closer to a schedule, which is going to be nice. And the really exciting thing is the Moon Stars podcast is going to be launching next Monday? Yeah. So when the two planets kiss, the Moon Stars are released. So it's going to be quite exciting. This is very foreboding music in the back end to support that. So I'm going to go into Contrato first. So with everything, you're going to have to build profiles. But after, if you have a pattern, and I think in another episode I'm going to go over how to build different patterns, especially repeating patterns, if you want to do something like this. But realistically, everything's pretty simple. Once you get your actual design, and this could be almost anything. Say if you already have artwork done, you can just upload your designs if you have a good enough picture of that. When I say a good enough picture of it, you're going to be looking for something that has a high DPI or PPI. So that's dots per inch or pixels per inch. And that's, again, per inch. How many little dots or pixels make up that image? So you never want to stretch images usually made in Photoshop or of a certain file type past their 100% mark. So a lot of images will have a certain size that they stick to. And unfortunately, you're going to want to stick to those sizes too, because as soon as you stretch it past its 100, that's when you're going to get pixelation, which actually this design kind of almost shows what pixelation is. It's when the little bits become a little bit too big of bits, and you can actually see them squared off and just blotches of color. We don't want that. We want things to be sharp edges as we design them. That's why if you learn Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, it's a great way to get designs that can be as tiny as a pinhead or as big as the moon, and it would never change its dimensions. So Contrato, a lot of these items are a little bit more expensive. However, there's so many different things. You can get fabrics, you can get leather printed, you can do clothing, and there's homeware. So it's fairly easy to lay things out, and that's a great way to start. So if you want to sell products on most any sites, I'm going to go into a new site just to showcase. Ooh, we can get water bottles. I don't want to enable, let's enable water bottles. Okay, so, honey's pretty fun. So you want to add new artwork. You're going to select a file, And this is pretty easy. I'm just going to take this tri-moon. Ooh, so spooky. What's this song called? Ghost House. That would make sense. So, we're going to call this one the tri-moon. Labeled as the same thing. Artwork title. So, what types can you upload? This is PNG. PNG is good if you want to have something with a transparent background. You have JPEG, which is a pretty standard image file, or you have RGB. RGB stands for red, green, blue, and that means that it's primarily going to be seen on screens. So RGB is a way that you can see color. There's two distinct ones that I would go over is RGB and CMYK, and the major difference is RGB, red, green, blue, is what light is projecting out as. Now, if red, green, blue are all projecting out at the same time, you get white. It's really cool. And then the mixtures and, strengths of each of these colors will change and create different colors to the eye. Now, CMYK, this song is Sparkman from Mega Man. CMYK is what you see when you're looking at print materials. So that's cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And so when you see something, for example, Starburst Wrapper, the ink printed here, the light bounces off the ink and to the eye, and that's how we see it. So the light is being absorbed and reflecting certain pigments that our brains then receive, whereas again RGB is light just being shot right into your eye. So I'm going to continue on here. So you have to make sure you're allowed to use your artwork. So one thing is, even if you get your logo done for somebody, you do want to look at exclusivity rights if you can. It depends on the intention of the designer, because technically that's their work. Even though you pay them to create a logo for you, you do want to make sure that you have all of your I's dotted, T's crossed. And since a lot of people don't use, well, I guess not, you don't have to worry about cursive for that, so don't have to curse that. So you have to make sure that you're allowed to do it. It's your own artwork. You're not going to copy someone else's. And it does. You have the right to display any person, character, name, logo, image, or quote. So, does the artwork contain mature content? No. There's just the moon. So, honestly, a lot of the products just get auto-assembled for you. And then, so certain things, right here what it says, it has to be a certain pixel. PX is pixel width and height for it to be able to be used with those products. So it actually does limit a lot of the products that can be used just because of the dimensions of that item itself. So that actually makes this job kind of easy. Oh, actually there's some of them that can be used. So let's look at any of these ones that say upload. We can just do a hoodie. They spelled hoodie with a Y. Why would they spell hoodie with a Y? So, oh, okay, no, so it does have to be a different pixel width. Let me think of what would be a good example of something with that size pixel width. I don't think that would. This would, though. That one. Actually, so one way you can check is if you look at this and you look at the properties of it. I think it actually said right there. Details. This is only 225 pixels width and height. So that's not going to be great for us. Let's see if this one will do us any better. That could be it there, but I'm going to just double check because it's always nice to go with what you're comfortable with. And in details, yeah, so this is much better. So we're looking at 4,500 by 4,500 pixels. So this is the one that we're going to want to use because that's a lot more pixels than the 250. I can't even remember how much it was. So those kitty tubes. Let me continue. Yes, I did make this. And no, it does not contain mature content. So cool. So as you can see, a lot more stuff started popping up because it just automatically knew that it can fit. So, and a lot of things actually almost automate. Oh, cool. You can get wood art. You can get a poster. And a lot of these, since it's automatically kind of squared, I don't even have to do anything. See, now here it comes in here as an issue because it's not 5,678 pixels tall. Now, if you want an image that is able just to stretch across your screen, you have to like even know the screen dimensions. And a lot of things when you're designing, you're looking at least 12,000 pixels across, 600 or more pixels wide, or hi, sorry. I got distracted by these cool floor pillows. So you really want to look at things. And one thing I wanted to talk to is designing and planning ahead of time. So one reason I highly recommend using these websites and stuff like that is so that you can plan. So you can look at what you're going to do, what you can do, and then maybe find innovative ways to do it. So I'm just going to be uploading a bunch of products just to basically show you how easy it is. Now, if you ever need proper pictures taken, just find a photographer or a person who has a high or like a very large bed scanner. Cool, the travel mug is fantastic. Bath mat, water bottle, circular cutting board, serving tray, notebook, acrylic box, coaster, and then you can just basically click them on. And then for the other things that you want, all you have to do is you just have to fix your design. So that's why I highly recommend designing sometimes our format or in Adobe Illustrator. So again, Adobe Illustrator will allow you to really change the size of your design simply, but you want to save things as EPS. But I did not see that they accepted EPS, unless I'm missing. Another thing you want to always do is look at these tags and make sure you pick the one that's best for yours. So I'm going to pick graphic design. And there's pattern. Kitty. Contrast. And then like up to 20 tags. And you do want to fill out some information. So this is kitty tooth. Like hound. Like hound's tooth. But with a twist. Galactic twist. Yeah. It's sometimes hard, but again, you can always just put filler text in and you can go beef things up later. So sometimes it's best just to try things out and not to be scared of success, I would say. Because really, you're gonna make mistakes anyhow. Even the best people make mistakes, but the faster you make the mistakes and get over the mistakes, the faster you can move on and be a little bit closer to yourself. This one's called Red Soil, by the way. Ooh, can cooler. Folding stool. And again, you get to explore things, and that is one of the best things of life, is when you see a tote bag or a face mask or a fanny pack with your design on it. Being able to wear clothes that you designed yourself, or see other people like get really excited over something you've designed. So that's artwork markup, so that's nice. I usually set things to the lowest markup because I just want people to have the products. And again, you have to verify that everything works for that. And once it's saved, it's published, you can go to your products. And let's see. Cool. So, I just uploaded a bunch of products, and that was so easy. You can really do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Mostly all the sites are the exact same. However, one thing I would advise is when you're looking at your markups, be real about your expectations for self, because something retail price could sell for $46. The manufacturing fees on this one was $39.60, and my margin was only about $6.45. But if your retail price is only $3, that means you're like getting pennies on the dollar. Well, I guess there's no such thing as pennies anymore. Strange days. What I always recommend is using this for markups and then just buying local, making really good connections with those around you, partnerships, and that's going to be something I want to focus on next, is how I am able to move away from markups to developing and making decisions on a real product. Again, we talked about descriptions, naming, dots per inch and pixels per inch, how to do it, and how to fix up design. So that's pretty exciting. Again, looking at the right file types, researching things before you start is always a kindness, but sometimes just jumping in and doing an experiment is also an awesome kindness. Talking about pixelation when something is stretched far outside its bounds. And something I didn't get to talk to with this is white space and framing and placing, but that will be another story. And I think that's pretty much it. On that note, I'm just going to read you to the Wookiee hole a poem I read. This is called Palindromidus. Race fast, safe car. A Toyota's a Toyota. Race car. I've stolen one lots. Was it a car or a cat I saw? Was it a bar or a bat I saw? A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. A dog, a plan, a canal, pagoda. A car, a man, a Morocco. Morocco. Oh, cameras are macho. So many dynamos. Desserts I stressed. No lemons, no melon. No, sir, away. A papaya war is on. Doctor, awkward. No, madam, I'm Adam. Sir, I'm Iris. Sir, I demand. I'm a maid named Iris. Ned, I'm a maiden. Bop, bop, bop. Not New York, Roy went on. Not so Boston. A slut nixes sex in Tulsa. Avid diva. Party booby trap. Solo gigolos. As I pee, sir, I see Pisa. Amore Roma. Yawn a more Roman way. Amy, must I jujitsu my ma? Some men interpret 9 memos. Do 9 men interpret? 9 men, I said. Sex-aware arrow waxes. A butt tuba. Test tube butt set. He did, eh? I did I? New mood. Rise to vote, sir. Art. Name no tub time. Emit but one mantra. Cigar? Toss it in a can. It is so tragic. Damn it, I'm mad. Lager, sir, is regal. Mom? Ma is a madam, as I am. Dad? Pause a sap. Hannah? Anna? Neil? An alien. Oh no, Don Ho. A lad named E. Mandala. K. A red nude peeped under a yak. La. Mr. O'Neill. Line normal. Otto made Ned a motto. Sorry. Poor Dan is in a droop. Deified reviver. Radar stats. Redivider. And Heather helped me fix this, but it's testet and then solos. Drive the fool. Aloof as bard. Live not on evil. Cain, a maniac. Live on evasions? No, I save no evil. Eve, mad Adam. Eve. Dennis, Eve saw Eden as if a fine dew, as Eve sinned. Devil never even lived. Do, O God, no evil deed. Live on, do good. This is Item Room, by the way, the song. Evil, a sin, is alive. Oh! I think I missed a part. Live, O devil, revel ever. Live, do evil. Evil, a sin, is alive. Evil did I dwell, lewd did I live. Ma is as selfless as I am. Name not one man. O stone, be not so. rot a renegade, wed a generator, stack cats, taco cat, sea lion, felines. Can you do that again? Stack cats, taco cat, senile, felines, so cat tacos, step on no pets, 10 animals I slam into a net. Egad, an adage, a relic Odin, I'm a mini docile raw, a peg at a lovely sigh, a style voltage pa. Are we not drawn onward, we few drawn onward to a new era? Bombard a drab mob, borrow or rob? No, it never propagates. If I set gap or prevention, we few, we panic in a pew, we sow, ye boil, I obey. In words drown I, reverend now I live. Oh, did I not know evil? I wonder, ever? Is it I? It is I. I am a fool, aloof am I. Now I won. Rum, rum, I murmur. And that's my song about palindromes. That's pretty much it. Thanks for coming out. Yeah. And thanks for Vov. And again, that's Bad Apple Tree TV on YouTube for all the awesome music. Da, 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 da.